Hey, fuck out my way, bag. We have 4 big matches for you tonight. The main event being a title match between Finn Balor and Kevin Owens. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First up, we have Adam Rose and Sami Zayn in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And Falls Count Anywhere matches have proven to be where anything can happen in this universe. Obviously, we always talk about it. Goldust beating Seth Rollins in 3 minutes. Seth Rollins was the WWE Heavyweight Champion at the time. Goldust hadn't had a match yet. I don't believe it was his debut match, and yeah, he was able to defeat the champion, who at that point had defeated all uncomers very easily. So Adam Rose is going to be hoping for some of that Falls Count Anywhere magic, because so far he is 0-2 in this universe. And his opponent tonight, Sami Zayn, a much better record than that. And here he is, Sami Zayn, one of the NXT crowd's favourite competitors. And he is 3-0 so far in this universe. Proved to be a force on NXT. In NXT's opening month, he's going to be looking to be a force in NXT's second month as well. Well, that's not good. This charger has been busted wide open. Someone call the charger paramedics. I don't even know if that's charging. So many wires hanging out loose. And there's the bell, and these two will start things off in this opening match of NXT. Thirsty. School kids. Some impressive chain wrestling there from these two. Oh, Sami Zayn missing with that kick. Following it up with a suplex though. In these Falls Count Anywhere matches, it all comes down to the competitors. We've seen some where people barely leave the ring. We've seen others where there's a weapon added within 30 seconds. You never know what's going to happen. I don't think Adam Rose knows what's going to happen right now. He looks rattled, but he's rallying. Pardon me. Sit out, scoop slam there. Rose being dragged into the middle of the ring. Oh, there's the moonsault. And look at that brain buster there. And here the crowd starting with the Ole chants. And Adam Rose going to the outside. And will he be looking for a weapon here? He is. Sami Zayn out behind him. And able to pull that chair away. No! Hitting him with the chair. And this is not how Adam Rose wanted that chair to be used. There's suplex onto the concrete. That'll slow things down. He's got that chair again. Oh, and Zayn able to... Quick elbow able to dodge that. Oh, spinning him around into the pin! 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Oh, and there it is. Zayn got the submission hold on. Will Rose be the first to tap in this universe? He will not. And I am now in my underwear. 1, 2, and Rose kicking out again. Who knows what a third loss for Rose would mean, but it doesn't look like he plans on finding out tonight. Oh, back into that fence. Rosie fought back there for a second, but a slight moment of hesitation allowed Zayn to just take control again. Oh, the bridge? No, no bridge there. And just unloading on Rose with the blows. Oh, now Rose, a choke there, trying to slow Zayn down. And back the chair again. Oh, and the chair connects. Oh, this could change everything. No, Zayn again able to use that chair against Rose. Oh, and for a second time. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn continues this month with his undefeated streak of 4-0. And Adam Rose 0-3, still looking for a win. And every time he went to use that chair, Zayn had his number. And there was the first pin attempt. So close. And here was that second. You think he should have gone for the pin there, but he went for the submission instead. Unable to get that one or the subsequent pin attempt. And there that chair connected, and then unable to connect with the second shot. And Zayn pulling that signature move almost out of nowhere, almost in the exact same place he hit it the first time to get the 3 count. And that man is looking very impressive. The winner of Owens and Balor tonight. May need to watch out for him in that #1 contender spot. Now we have some women's wrestling for you. The NXT Women's Champion Paige going up against the boss's daughter, Stephanie McMahon. Paige so far 3-3, sitting at that 50%. Hasn't defended that title yet. This will be her 5th week of holding it without a title defense. Paige has been doing double duty, working on the main roster as well, going up against the likes of the WWE Divas Champion, Nikki Bella. And here comes her opponent making a WWE Universe in-ring debut, Stephanie McMahon. And look at that ring get up. It's like a evil McMahon dominatrix. Definitely not the $1 billion princess anymore. This is a debut match, debuting straight into a rivalry with Paige, and you got to think that's the perks of being management there. But getting a match against the women's champion and winning a match against the women's champion are two very different things. And look at Stephanie starting aggressive there. Oh, and there's that slap. Paige returning with an elbow. Stephanie just getting planted there. And elbows to the head. And how quickly do you think Stephanie McMahon's going to regret getting into this ring? Because if I'm her, I'm regretting it right now. She may be a tough broad, but she's not a wrestler. And Paige is going to try and remind her of that tonight. Drop kick there. Stephanie, impressive so far. More wrestling moves at her disposal than I thought she would have had. Paige with her own drop kick. And Paige saying, stay down. Stephanie McMahon will not. We ran there into the cover. 1, 2. 2 count on the champion there. And Stephanie staying on top of Paige. Oh, look at that. Stephanie, of course, married to Triple H, so maybe some private coaching sessions going on. Will she be another McMahon to do the pedigree? Oh, look at that, just picking her up and dumping her straight down. 1, 2. 2 count there. Steph thought she had it. headbutt. And Paige throwing Stephanie out of the ring. And you got to think that's somewhat symbolic of you don't deserve to be in my ring. But now that they're out there, anything can happen. Oh, and Steph throwing Paige into the stairs. And this is not going the way Paige would have wanted it to. Oh, again into those stairs. I mean, forget the fact that those stairs are made of steel. They're sharp and pointy. You do not want to be thrown into those. Paige sweeping the leg into the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Stephanie tougher than that. Crawling for the ropes. Oh, look at that! Look at the agility from Steph. Russian leg sweep. She's looking to take control again. But Paige not going to give it to her just like that. These two going back and forth after getting back in the ring. Into the cover after that leg sweep. 1, 2. Only a 2. And look at how slow Paige is to get up. Both these women have taken it to each other. The kicks in the center of the ring. Oh, Steph with a suplex. Oh, and then just the boot to the face. And again. Oh, she brings her up again with that slam. And is that enough? 1, 2, 3. Stephanie McMahon beating the women's champion. And here's some highlights of the match. You can see there was that first, that's the slam, not the slam that ended it. Same move though. Tried to end it earlier in the match. I gotta say, Steph obviously won, and that's impressive in itself, but she displayed some fine wrestling technique in this match. And don't get me wrong, she wouldn't be a McMahon if she didn't take advantage of a couple of situations. Sending Paige into those stairs twice. Obviously what we're talking about there. And there it was again. And you just see Paige just her back grasping at it in pain or just collapsing. And not even an attempt at a kick out there. And Stephanie McMahon wins her debut match by beating the champion. And is the women's title in Stephanie McMahon's future? You'll have to stay tuned to find out. Oh, there you go. Stephanie McMahon has been named the new #1 contender after that strong showing against Paige. So it looks like in 4 weeks we will be having a title match. Stephanie McMahon versus Paige. Next up we have another rivalry match for you. Hideo Itami versus Tyler Breeze. Now these guys, they feuded last month. And I was going to say they went back and forth, but really that wouldn't be true. Hideo Itami, coming into this match, he is 3-0. He is yet to lose a match. So that shows you how this feud between Itami and Breeze has been going. And here comes his opponent, Tyler Breeze. And of course, if one person in a feud is 3-0, you can probably guess what Tyler Breeze is. He is 0-4. I don't think anyone will be backing Breeze in this match. It's shown week after week that Itami is just the better athlete. And here we go. This tonight could be the conclusion of their rivalry. Is Hideo Itami going to be able to go 4-0? I think if he goes 4-0, a clash between him and Sami Zayn in the not too distant future, and what stakes that match would have. But here's the thing, a streak can do a lot of things to a superstar. It can make you complacent, it can make you fearful that you need to protect your streak. The only real way to protect a streak is just to go out there week after week and do everything that you've been doing. But sometimes these superstars, they can get in their own heads, try and protect that streak by playing it safe or going even more high risk than usual. Whereas Tyler Breeze, like, look at his streak, 0-4. I mean, what's that doing to him mentally? You're either going to start asking questions about whether you should be here, or maybe you get fired up. You take things to another level. Oh, and there's that little kick. Just no respect for his opponent here. Oh! And Itami's neck getting caught on that second rope. And that's going to slow him down. I know he's managed to fight back now, but you don't walk away from that without residual pain and aching, and he'll feel that in every move he delivers and every move that gets delivered on him for the rest of this match. Only a 2 count there. Oh, kick to the back. Those shoulders. Oh, and there's a super kick. Into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, 2.5 there. And Tyler Breeze came so close to getting his first win here tonight. But Tyler Breeze needs to win tonight. And you say, look, last month wasn't good. I lost every week. If he can start this month with a win, could give him the confidence he needs. And he's stalking Itami here. Oh, and there's the beauty shot. Is that enough? 1, 2. No, Itami kicking out at 2. That has to be frustrating. And Itami just depositing Breeze outside, and now it looks like he's going to follow him off the ropes. Oh, counted. Punch straight to the face. And what's Breeze going to follow up with here? Oh, looks like he's planning his own move. Over the top rope there is Itami. Itami now fighting back from the outside. Up. Oh, look at that springboard drop kick. Itami going to the top, but Breeze has recovered. Into the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count again. There's a neck breaker. Now Breeze going to the top rope. Oh, look at that leg drop. But Itami's still fighting back. Oh, now the strikes. It's just kick after kick. Breeze goes down. The ref's there. 1, 2, 3. And Hideo Itami unleashes a brutal combination of strikes and takes out Tyler Breeze to go 4-0. And look at this. We thought this rivalry might be over, but these two do not look like... No, these two haven't resolved anything. This feud's going to continue. No, it came to an end. They may not like each other, but they're not officially rivals anymore. So Hideo Itami went 4-0 during that rivalry. Tyler Breeze 0-5. And Tyler Breeze is going to have to try something else for the rest of this month. Now we have a championship match between Kevin Owens, someone we normally see on the main roster, versus Finn Balor. And we're going to get our introduction that we can't hear because voices are turned off Because no one wants to listen to JBL, Michael Cole, and King. Here comes the challenger, Kevin Owens. Won that Intercontinental Championship match last week at Extreme Rules in that triple threat match. Versus Ryback, Miz, and himself. He came out on top by pinning Ryback, the previous champion. So Kevin Owens here is in a position to get the gold again tonight. And what a feather in the cap of Kevin Owens it would be to be the NXT champion and the Intercontinental champion. You know, you look at this guy, and you look at him, you think he doesn't look like what a traditional wrestler should look like. But you talk to this guy, he doesn't care. He says, I'm a champion. And he is. He's the Intercontinental champion. But, you know, he would believe that he deserves every title. And he's going to try and prove that tonight. But standing in his way is the current NXT champion, Finn Balor. Here he comes. No paint. All business tonight, Balor is. I have to say, Finn Balor's entrance, the lights, the music, the poses, I love it. It's one of my favourite entrances. Boom! Champion versus champion here in the main event of NXT. Ready for the lights. There we go. And that's what this match is for, that NXT title. Owens wins that title, he might just take it to the main roster with him. And there's the bell. Champion versus champion. These guys wrestled all around the world. Now wrestling for the NXT title on NXT. You can see the strength there. Kevin Owens just backing Balor into the ropes. Oh, and the cheap shot! Look at these two going back and forth. These two know each other so well. It looks like Owens finally getting the better of that exchange. Owens off the ropes. Oh, big splash there. The window is so annoying. Owens taking the champion up to the top. Tree of Woe. Oh, and choking him there. Oh, look at that! Look at that senton splash into the corner. And Owens has been taking it to the champion. Only a 2 count there. Oh, German suplex. Oh, and Balor fighting back now. But Owens there to cut him off. Oh, look at these two. Just countering the other, one after the other, and there, the snap suplex. Balor finally getting the advantage. But look at this. Owens there with the fireman's carry. Off the rope. Is this splash again? There's a splash again. Owens just using his weight and size. Ah. Now Balor. Off the turnbuckle. Look at that kick, and Owens is on the outside now. Balor following him out. Referee's going to start the count. Oof. And that is not what the champion needed. And Owens getting Balor back inside. He knows how close he is to beating Balor at this point. He does not need a count out or a disqualification getting in the way of him getting that title. And there's the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and Balor kicking out at 2. Oh, and there's that German again. Balor struggling to his feet. Oh, look at that. I think this match is over. 1, 2. No, Balor kicks out again. The champion will not relinquish his title. These two fighting in the corner. Balor has Owens up, but Owens counters. Owens going for a cover here, yes. 1, 2. No, only a 2. And look at the frustration on the face of Kevin Owens. And Owens able to slip out again. Oh, Balor missed there. And made to pay for it, and this could be all. This could be over right now. No, picking Balor up. There's the kick. Just spinning him around the strength into the cover. You've got to think the champion's finished at this point. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count again. How is Balor kicked out? Oh, and there's the power bomb. It's all over. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens, your new NXT champion. Here's the replay of that match. And there were plenty of times through this match that we thought it was over. Owens just had Balor's number all night. That, for anyone counting at home, takes Kevin Owens to 3-4, currently holding 2 championships, and Finn Balor to 3-2, currently holding none. And look at Owens, he is very happy with himself. Kevin, 2 titles, Owens. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been NXT. In 5 weeks, we have a scheduled rematch between Balor and Owens. So, if you want to see if Balor can win back his title, you are going to have to stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Michael Lovados.